The prolonged dispute between Ripple and the CSE has caused quite a stir in the cryptocurrency industry. Conversely, other experts believe that the outcome of this procedure may have been predestined. During a conversation with Ido Farina, CEO of Alpha Alliance Academy, Black Swan Capitalist co-founder Vandal Aldra made surprising accusations about the Ripple and CC case, the value of XRP, and market manipulation. Vandal Alabama Jara examined the rapid surge in XRP price following the SEC complaint and the subsequent decline in the cryptocurrency's value. He thinks XRP has swiftly reverted to its previous values following the 20 spike, which he attributes to market manipulation. Despite the recent fluctuations, XRP's fundamentals remain strong, according to Al Jara. Regardless, he appears to be implying that Ripple's ties to the government are to blame for the prosecution's protracted case against the company. Al Jara raises the potentially suspicious and predicted fact that Ripple has ties to government groups. He stresses that the XRP ledger was created with institutions in mind, something that Ripple officials have made clear from the start. He argues that maintaining control, minimizing risk, and maximizing profits are the main goals of financial organizations, especially central ones. Regarding XRP's strategic positioning, Al Jara notes that XRP's long-term potential is boosted by Ripple's relationships with financial institutions and central banks. Despite its shortcomings, he insists that XRP will be an integral component of the financial system of the future. Additionally, he claims that the current XRP narrative is misleading. Many average investors panicked and sold all of their XRP holdings after hearing about the SEC case. Alternatively, could it be that the biggest wallets, which constitute the top 0.1% of the market, have been taken over? When it comes to cryptocurrency, Vandal Aldra claims that XRP has been the most manipulated so far. When Alabama Jara initially joined the cryptocurrency industry in 2007, he said that big players were quietly amassing XRP while small investors were constantly discouraged through sales. Aside from being seen as a legal battle, the case that Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission have launched is also seen as part of a larger plan to establish power dynamics in the financial system. It is presently unclear what this process will bring about in terms of XRP's future. In contrast, the Bitcoin industry is still very confused by Vandal Aldara's views. Vandal Aldra, co-founder of Black Swan Capitalist, and Ido Farina, CEO of Alpha Alliance Academy, had a conversation. Throughout the discussion, Ido Farina was there. In addition to the temporary uptick in XRP pricing, Vandal was probed about his expectations around the SEC lawsuit. Following the latest court ruling, he said that following a 20% increase, the price quickly retraced and went back to where it had been. Despite the ups and downs, he said, XRP's fundamentals are still strong, and he connected this to the fact that the market is still being manipulated. The long-running marine lawsuit brought by the Securities and Exchange Commission is, according to Vandal, part of a larger game plan. Decisions had already been made, and that the plan included heavily influencing and lowering pricing. When asked about the connections between Ripple and government entities, Vandal said it's weird but not shocking. From the start, Ripple officials have made it clear that the XRP ledger was built with institutions in mind, considering the background of financial companies. He made it clear that the fundamental goal of financial organizations like central banks is to safeguard assets, regulate risk, and, in the end, maximize profits. Vandal further noted that since its launch, XRP has grown by forming partnerships with numerous banks and other financial organizations. Still, he's certain of XRP's long-term promise, saying that the cryptocurrency is well-positioned to play a significant role in the emerging financial system, despite the legal battles and price volatility, have a major impact going forward. In addition, he claimed that the storyline surrounding XRP is misleading. In a fit of terror, individual investors dumped their XRP holdings once the SEC case was announced. On the other hand, the largest wallets, which are comprised of the top 0.1, were actively purchasing as much XRP as, according to Vandal. The digital asset that has been most heavily manipulated since he started working in the cryptocurrency business in 2007 is XRP. This is typical of the regular sell-offs that big players use to their advantage as they covertly amass more and more shares. Many have studied and evaluated Ripple Labs' legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. From a legal perspective, the court fined Ripple Labs $125 million, which is far lower than the $2 billion that the SEC initially claimed it owed. Important for the Bitcoin industry, this judgment will almost certainly affect other ongoing processes. This would be seen as a partial win by both Ripple and the SEC. The SEC requested $876 million and $198 million in prejudgment interest, Nonetheless, none of those sums were obligatory on Ripple Labs. Conversely, the company cannot currently issue or sell unregistered securities as per Section 5 of the Securities Act of 1933. Judge Torres dismissed the CC's application of the Howey test to XRP, notwithstanding the agency's victory in the case concerning unregistered securities. According to Ripple, XRP sales should not be subject to the Howey test since the true. Furthermore, they clarified that the sales figures did not account for the profit sharing. This element of the decision might be very beneficial and lay a good groundwork for later cases involving cryptography. Future Bitcoin court disputes may be influenced by a Ripple verdict. Significant cryptocurrency companies, including as Coinbase, Binance, and Consens, may be involved in other pending legal actions as a result of this case. The decision might be useful in Coinbase's ongoing legal struggle with the CC, according to Bloomberg intelligence analyst Elliot Stein. Rules controlling conflicts of interest in cryptocurrency programmatic and secondary sales may be better defined, with Ripple as an example. Meanwhile, everyone in the cryptocurrency industry is holding their breath to see if Ripple or the SEC will decide to appeal Judge Tortoise's verdict. Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Chloe have expressed their satisfaction with the decision in public remarks. Furthermore, they have made it clear that they will not be appealing the decision. Regardless, experts in the field of law predict that the SEC will soon have the opportunity to appeal the summary decision from last year. The ripple effect might be seen throughout the cryptocurrency market as a result of Ripple's appeal to the SEC. After submitting a registration statement, Ripple will be permitted to continue selling XRP, which is great news for the company. Since the decision went in Ripple's favor, the company may keep doing what it does best while still following all the rules and regulations.